Hi everybody. I'm getting a head start on the tunnel bore, so I can give it a little help ahead of time. This looks to be about the right place. I think this is where we'll want to turn. So, I want to do a couple of things here. Aside from killing off all the water sources, I also want to put in a turn of the track so that the boar can start going this way, or maybe turn it around. I haven't decided. But I do know that it's going to be at about this level, and it's going to be right about here. So yeah, here is where I plan to put the turnaround for the tunnel bore. Because I plan to have something else doing the digging from this point, mostly to save time, but also because it's something I've been wanting to play with. So when the tunnel bore gets here, it'll actually go on the track and then turn around until it runs out of track again, and then it'll just continue digging back the way it came. But for the digging from here on, I have a different toy I want to play with. The arcane boar from Thaumcraft. And that has it started. But it's kind of slow, isn't it? But I have a plan. I just happen to have this spare node laying around. And need another lever. And wow, look at that go. So yeah, still going to take a while, but a lot quicker than it might otherwise be.
I found the lava source.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to block that off. Oh, you did it already, didn't you?
Yeah, that is
Awesome. Ow.
And I blocked off the water source.
Okay, cool. I think once it finishes digging this tunnel section, I'm going to start digging back upwards and have the rest of the train going overland.
Oh, okay. That'd be cool. What kind of theme are you going to do for the desert station?
I don't know. I still have to think about it.
What's up, Eric?
Not much. I hadn't seen you.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I hadn't seen you in a while, Stacey. But no, I think it might be something you want to check out. Because of the differences it offers. It doesn't, you know, you get a different challenge with Skyblock.
Yeah. Actually, I was kind of thinking about looking at Sky Factory 2.5.
I have heard some interesting things about the changes for that one.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, expert mode is a kind of a cool thing to try once in a while, but I think I think once is enough.
Yeah, once you get finished with it, you definitely don't want to go through the beginning part again ever.
Well, one of the things that they like changed, first off, I found something in Sky Factory that I never knew that I wish I'd known the first time playing around. Hold on a second. Like, if you've ever played Sky Factory, you know about the tree farming or tree growing simulator, right?
I don't recall that.
It's the name of a mod that was made specifically for Sky Factory and Skyblocks. If you don't have if you don't have like bone meal or anything, you can basically repeatedly sneak and unsneak. People were joking about twerking on trees.
Ashley was talking about that earlier.
The twerk.
Oh yeah, I
twerking
knew
on
about the twerking bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it to make them grow faster. See, I didn't know that, and so every time I was like, I planted a tree, and then I just stood there and stared at it. A rice tree, a rice. I don't know. Maybe I should just give in and like do what Jeff said and just like go get a CDL and come hang out with you guys and truck all the time.
Yeah. Well, the problem with doing that when you get into trucking locally is first you have to pay your dues by spending about a year over the road. So that would make it more difficult as far as having time for gaming.
Yeah.
Well, life happens. Like, you know, what good is gaming gonna be if I can't afford to, you know, keep my computer turned on and eat and...
That's true. And, you know, it's not going to take long for you to get enough money for a decent laptop and, you know, to take with you. And you will still have time off on a daily basis unless you're a team driver. You'll have time where you're sitting and that you can play.
Yeah, which is like 3-4 hours a night, maybe more, depending on how much sleep you actually need.
Yeah, the main things you do need to make sure that you actually get a decent amount of sleep, because if you are driving without sleep, you're asking for trouble.
Well, that, and even with a good amount of sleep, I pass out on the roads. That's always been my problem.
Yeah, you don't
Okay,
want to
well,
end
it
up
does
one of those
take some
FedEx
time
drivers.
for your driving stamina to get up. And well, what else was I going to say? But, one of the other good things about it is if you're a single person, then you don't have to rent an apartment while you're out on the road, which means that you're saving all that money that you would be spending on utilities and rent.
Yeah.
Or house payments, if you're the type of person that pays house payments.
Just know that if you do decide to, Eric, do not go for a lease purchase program. Don't. Stay a company driver.
Yeah, don't do a lease purchase for a company.
Yeah, I highly doubt I'd do it. I don't really like the idea, but the longer can't get a good paying job, the more things I'm open up to.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it took me about 8 months of unemployment to before I resorted to truck driving.
Well, I'm technically employed, but yeah, somebody wants me to come work with them cleaning grease traps. That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh my goodness! Oh crap!
What?
What?
I'm out of coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, coffee's brewing. I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. Eric had to leave. He couldn't really keep his headset on much longer. It was hurting his ears.
The internet is not liking me today.
Connection lost. Connected. User entered your channel.
Okay, I just dropped off of the server.
Yeah, I see. The internet's not liking me today.
Why did you not kick some people?
I think we should blame Eric.
Yeah, it's Eric's fault. That's my time.
Okay, so I have decided that I am ready to go up with this tunnel. And this is going to take a while since we're starting from a depth of 12. And since I don't really have anything that digs in a diagonal direction, it has to be done by hand. Which ought to keep me busy for a little while. And once I get up to the surface, then I can start filling it out so that it fills out the whole space allotted to it. That also is going to take a while. All right, that is the tunnel. And I'm going to have to lay the tracks for this by hand as well. And pretty much from here on out, I figure I'm going to elevate these tracks to about, 75 meters. About this high, I think. Which will keep it mostly off the ground, but there will be a few spaces where we have some hills going up over the tracks, so we'll have some kind of cool looking small tunnels. Oh, and hey, look, a Saguaro. We'll just take that with us, but we're still going to finish this track to Desertville. And then I can choose a theme for the station on the other end. But I think this is a pretty good stopping point for this episode. So I'm going to be laying some tracks for now. And in the meanwhile, be sure to have some fun, build something cool, and have a nice day.